How I just wish that my ongoing worst would just go away, and yet it still can't. But here's the thing, though. I guess I already got the green light that I can do whatever it takes to gain my personal space. So they're not. I mean, I didn't get criticized about it. I didn't get. It wasn't like I wasn't allowed. So I just had to make sure that and as I took note last night, that's exactly what I'm gonna start doing. Now, look, I have my job interview coming up tomorrow. Definitely gonna prepare hard for that one, as I've been doing yesterday and the day before, and having already done my research for the company that I applied to. You know, I feel like I'm more ready now than ever, right? Yes, I'm going out today, and look, I know that these previous weeks prior to the incident, I have been going out less and less on weekends. But since then, like, because of me just not feeling right and just feeling broken because of what happened, it just caused me to just continue to do it. I mean, I have to do it every weekend to for me to gain my peace, for me to, even if it's just temporary. I mean, I do have my workstation. I'm in it right now. So, but I haven't really been doing anything as of late as far as crafting goes. I should have. Hell, I still need to do the birthdays of Cassandra, Anastasia, and what is it? Christelle. But even I told Mari to even message Anastasia, or just find some way to just tag her on that YouTube video that I did, about making an announcement about doing their birthdays super late. And she told me that Anastasia hasn't said a thing. Well, it looks like I'm talking about Anastasia, she seems to already have been fed up with me as well. I mean, now that she usually greets me on my birthday, every year, since we reunited. And even before that, she always greeted me on my birthday. But now it's not the case this year. And look, she's not the only one. Some of my ex-close friends many of my ex-close friends, rather, have used to greet me happy birthday, and it's not the case anymore these past couple of years. And then this year is just at an all-time low. Well, I think my all-time low was in 2023. Let's be real about that. If you're talking about friends, this year I got a few more, but it's not really saying too much, considering that my birthday this year is the worst birthday I've ever had. Knowing that I should have kept the day off if it wasn't for the ugly incident that I went through. But that's just well past. I mean, it's already mid-February. It's the day after Valentine's Day. And by the way, I'd like to do a video on this. Shout out to former a co-worker, Leanne. She used to sit right next to me. She was an admin assistant. She used to work alongside Anna. I just want to say shout out to Leanne. I know we're not really close like that, but she was a very nice lady. She's very beautiful. And she's not very talkative either. She's very humble. You know what I'm saying? She's just like somebody like her to talk to. I think she's very easygoing, and she's not all the kind of talk like that. You know what I'm saying? She's just very simple. So I might do a video on just giving a friendly shout out to her birthday, because her birthday is today. So a happy birthday, Leanne. And I'll get into that so I can get into a positive topic. I know this one is kind of going a little off tangent to start a little bit negative, but let me just get to the positive part of this, because this topic is supposed to be positive. All right. So yeah, as it turns out, like, as I'm continuing to battle my ongoing worst, now I already I'm already getting the green light as far as, that for the sake of my permanent peace and happiness, then I got to do what I got to do. It's just simple. And they feel it's, if it's worth it for me, then I got to do it. But I just got to learn how to manage it. I'm talking about getting my own personal space, right? So that I'm gonna have to do a lot of research on, and I'm definitely getting started on that. On top of the interview that I'm already doing on Monday, and of course I'm still applying for other jobs. I can't lay all my eggs in one basket. That's what I've been taught from Rico a long time ago, and he's definitely right on the money with that, because I'll just never know if this interview whether it succeeds or not. I mean, I'm still going to be applying regardless. So at least I have other options in case this one does not fall through. So, I'm just going to keep notoriously applying. And now I'm doing some research on, just how to manage myself solo living, you know what I'm saying? Roommate may be advisable, but I'd rather just be on my own. I mean, I already been used to being on my own in a lot of these hangouts that I've done since 2015, late 2015. So it's not really a problem for me. It's just knowing how to manage it on a daily basis, in terms of the finances and what have you. So I want to work on that, and I just figure it's the right time. I mean, it's like now the world is just really pushing me to just, if I got to do it, I got to do it, because time is running out. Time is just running out on my side, just knowing that I could have done this a long time ago, and especially when it comes to my job hunting. But as you know, my 2020s decade has just been god awful. I'm currently 1-4, and for sure this year will be slated to go to make my record 1-5. If this life just continues to be stale as ever, and especially if I'm still in that dump. So, I'm battling both situations right now, and I know I gotta balance out how I'm gonna do this. So right now, I just need to get my focus locked in, because that's just most important for me. That it's like I'm doing my own homework, but from school. Oh God, homework. Hey, homework on Fridays and on the weekend. You got to do this and that. Okay, homework on this and that. A lot of us just like, and I get it. We were just students in elementary and junior high, and I think when we got to junior high, we were like, we do homework on weekends. Hush. Get the hell out of here with that. Oh, I miss those days. But look, I mean, in all honesty, I do miss the school life. All right. I mean, just being on the campus. I mean, I'd rather be in school at this point than in my dump, just doing the same shit over and over again. But all in all, like I'm treating every single one of my tasks right now like it's homework. So on top of me continuing to still apply, I am now really going to start, taking advantage of the green light, and just, do some research and on how I'm going to make my solo living. And hey, you know what? It's got to be time. After what happened last month, that's already a signal that, while I'm already still feeling like crap, like every single day at the very worst that I've ever been, compared to my worst times from the past, this is just not stopping, and I feel bad that some of the guys have had to see this like almost on a daily basis, or let's just say on a daily basis at this point. Because I know a lot of them are getting frustrated already. Even Carlos and Nathan just, putting the red flag in front of my face. Hey, please stop blowing up our phones. Stop bitching about your personal situation. And I know Julio has come out to say the same thing the previous Sunday. Dude, stop complaining. If you gotta find a regular job, then find a fucking job. you know, regular job in the meantime. I'm getting all red flags here. Even Mari's starting to get upset. And look, I mean, she showed me screenshots that she quote unquote exposed my videos. I saw them. I saw them. She posted my videos of when what is it about my friendship with Angel and Maria that fell apart, like all, and what else, and my ex cup with this by heart. I'm like, oh my god, you're really gonna do this to me? But I don't know if they're gonna respond or not. I have to ask her, but I'm just not really too worried about it. And besides, all those guys are fed up with me anyway. But I just hope in the end I don't get the quote unquote cease and desist from them. Just kidding. I don't think they would. But yeah, I'm gonna get started now. So I gotta take advantage to start my official off season. You know, got bigger things to worry about, and so yeah, that's all I gotta say about it, man. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.